Coming up on FSM News, we're talking about African American lives in the community from the past to the present.
Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to FSM News. I'm Jasmine Friesen.
And I'm Jalea Linson.
Tell me I'm pretty.
No, tell me I'm pretty.
Let's see what other people think is pretty, also known as beautiful.
Here is FSM reporter Andres Delgado with more.
Many people believe that beauty is more of physical appearance than other things. We went out to get different perspectives on this theory.
I define beauty as not a physical appearance, but an inward appearance, how you portray yourself, how kind-hearted are you.
Somebody's personality and how they present themselves to others.
Beauty is not always about the physical attributes, but it has a lot to do with your essence.
I think beauty has more to do with personality, but today I think it's defined by outer beauty and not inner beauty anymore.
I define beauty as something that's unique to oneself.
Beauty is something that makes somebody stand out from other people, and is a quality others can appreciate.
Teens spend 9 hours a day consuming media. Does the media influence what teens view themselves or others? We are focusing on different perspectives of how men and women perceive on beautyism.
Because the way that the music is today, it tells a story of somewhat of how someone should look and or act.
But I think it's influenced the community as a whole. Like people try to fit up to certain standards that they see people in the media as, like anybody that's famous, celebrities or people on TV shows, they try to be them and not try to be themselves anymore.
Like the media, how they portray beautifulness is, the curvy woman, long, thick hair, flowing, basically just a model, like how normal people view it.
Honestly, I used to make judgments based off how people look, but today I try to get to know a person before I say anything about them.
This is Andres Delgado reporting from FSM News West.
Many children lost their lives in Chicago.
One story has haunted Chicago for decades.
Here's the story of Robert Yummy Sandifer, one of Chicago's lost lives.
They called him Little Yummy cause he liked to eat candy. He lived with his granny, but the streets was his family. By him being young, he was easy to control. He ain't know any better, so he did what he was told. Like drive bys, walk up to a guy, ask him what he claiming, wrong answer and he died. I mean, he ain't really give a fuck. Have to do it in the dirty work, they'll give him bucks. Or some type of cake or snacks. Locked up over 40 times, but could face the fact. And Shorty was only 11, but he posted up on 107. Yeah, a story about a young boy, black in the ghetto. No matter what he does, it's back to the ghetto. No choice but to adapt to the ghetto, so he adapts to the ghetto. The crack in the mellow. And they told him join if he's real. It was like he was born to keep still. Shoot at night, but in the morning he chills. Too young to die, too young to kill. Yummy guys told him get up in the ride, and when they drove, they saw a lot of people outside. They told Yummy to shoot up in the crowd, and when he did, he ended up killing a child. Wow, now the cops trying to catch him. And his guys think he can't handle the pressure. Derek and Craig found him. They took him to a Vidoc. Told him he was going out of town to a nice spot, but they really wanted him actually dead. So they put a bullet in the back of his head. Now the cops, they looking for the thugs, my nigga. The only thing was left for Yummy was his mugshot bitch. Story about a young boy, black in the ghetto. No matter what he does, it's back to the ghetto. No choice but to adapt to the ghetto, so he adapts to the ghetto. The crack in the mellow. and they told him join if he's real. It was like he was born to keep still. Shoot at night, but in the morning he chills. Too young to die, too young to kill.
Jalea, did you get accepted into college yet?
Yes, actually I did. I got accepted into Mizzou.
Did you hear about that protest at Mizzou?
No, actually I didn't. Tell me more about it.
Well, here's a piece that will tell you everything you need to know about Mizzou.
Ferguson protest 2014.
Swastika itched in dorm stairwell. Student called the N-word.
Black student play rehearsal interrupted by racial slurs.
Mandatory diversity training announced.
Homecoming protesters block Wolf's car.
Student group demands Wolf's resign.
Feces used to draw swastika in residence hall.
Wolf meet with student group.
Grad student begins hunger strike.
Wolf apologizes, acknowledge racism.
Football player threatens boycott.
Wolf pledges to stay.
Wolf resigns.
Racism is a problem even in higher learning. Get educated and speak
out.
Hey, what's your favorite color?
Hashtag blue.
Hashtag black.
Hashtag black girls rock.
Hashtag Black Lives Matter.
Ooh, spicy.
Here is Tyshawn Lowe on Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter is a movement started when 16-year-old Trayvon Martin was gunned down by the neighborhood watchman George Zimmerman. Elisa Garza's Patrice Cullors and Opal Tometi co-founded the movement.
The movement Black Lives Matter is an amazing movement. I think it's a very important and necessary movement, especially in this day and age. The consideration and the focus on the travesty that is the fact that so many black lives are being lost, especially in the inner city, is being focused on, and it's going to be hopefully going to be making a difference in this, having that Black Lives Matter movement and having the Black Lives Matter in the spotlight.
I feel that it helps a lot as long as people pay attention to it, because like not a lot of people, like with everything going on as far as like other political stuff that goes on, it's like if people pay more attention to it, I think it'll move a lot of people more than it is now.
Black Lives Matter is needed because young African Americans are being killed. People have responded to this movement with the hashtag All Lives Matter.
I think that it can be seen as discounting Black Lives Matter, but I don't think necessarily that's not the goal of All Lives Matter. But I understand how sometimes it can be seen that way.
Black Lives Matter was created to give justice to African Americans. The true intention of Black Lives Matter was to bring awareness to the violent crimes on African Americans. Black Lives Matter want justice for all, not only African Americans. Have your view changed on All Lives Matter? Reporting from Free Spirit Media News, I'm Tyshawn.
Well, that's our show for today, guys.
Until next time, you can check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Just search Afterson News.
You can also watch us on CAN TV, channel 19 and 27.
And don't forget to find us at ABC7 Chicago's website in the community section.
See you next time.
Hello, and welcome to Afterson News. I'm Jasmine Freisen.
And I'm Jalea Linson.
Tell me I'm pretty.
No, tell me I'm pretty.
Ready? Don't do drugs.
Stay in school.
Don't step on a crack.
Or you break your mama's back. That's right. Get
low. Hey.
Free Spirit Media cultivates diverse youth voices to transform media in society.